Fusion's in the air, the mics are hot, excitement's jumping, everybody's waiting till the group starts thumping, juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up, grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. UK liquid mixture stirring, anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove.
Let's get ready for the UK liquid mixing show. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Ready? Let's go. In a world of vape, where flavors collide, we gather round with mixtures we can't hide. YouTube's our stage, where the magic unfolds. Welcome to the show, where the flavors behold. Mixing and vaping are in for a ride. The clouds we create, we can't deny. From strawberry delight
Okay,
to
Cass.
a caramel dream.
Yeah, I can see.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
I-
UK e-liquid.
There-
Come on,
there.
go on, finish off.
Shooting myself.
Welcome to the UK e-liquid mixing show. It is a Wednesday night and it's time to talk a bit of mixing and things. If you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat chat. If you're in Twat chat, swap it over to live chat and you'll keep up with everything we are doing. So who you got on the show tonight is myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We've got our own mixing maestro, which is Tim, Advocate for Liberty. And we've got the green goddess of mixing, which is Lady Liberty. Any questions that you need to know about mixing or anything, you're stuck on a recipe, you need some help with some flavour, where to get flavour concentrates and anything like that, just bang it in chat and we'll get round to it. If you have done a mix and you want us to showcase it, then pop it in the chat and we will bring it up. So thank you. And happy birthday, Martin, apparently. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And JVJ's birthday boy tomorrow, so happy birthday for tomorrow.
Happy birthday
to you.
to you.
Yep.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday to
To
you.
you.
Happy birthday, dear JVJ and Martin. Happy birthday to you.
Happy 21 plus shipping and
And
handling.
this is why we don't tell people when our birthday is.
I didn't have a lot of choice last time because it were on a Sunday and we were doing it at UVS. So I didn't really have a choice. Normally I don't tell anybody. It's just another thing is it's just another year older, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It's just another day.
It is.
Just
it's
another
not-
additional shipping and handling costs add addition.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Well, the thing is, right? What do you get? Do you know what I mean? You might get some smellies, you might get a bit of money, and that's about it. You know, it's not as exciting that when you were a kid and you used to get presents. Woo! It's my birthday.
I think
you know?
my biggest thing for the last 2 years, my daughter took me out to dinner 2 years in a row. That's actually the biggest thing I got from her birthday.
Oh,
Which I like.
Thank you, Martin. He decides to spend his 40th birthday with us. Thank you. Thank you. I spent my 53rd with you last Sunday. Well, a month ago. So, there you go. Right, we will see what everybody's vaping on. All right, Liberty, what are you vaping on, please?
Hold,
I'm vaping
please.
on fuck all.
I've got the recoil on the Tesla, and in that I got some Boys and Berry Sunday from Lady Liberty Liquids. And I've got the nitrous on the Thelema with Lady Liberty's banana pudding with chocolate chips. And the cross pod with Tim's Mango Sublime. And I'll pass it to Liam.
I am vaping back on the Hadron 250 suits with a nice little
Ooh, that one wasn't. That
with the
looks
leather
nice.
case. The leather case.
I like that.
And
It's not held together with a rubber band.
No, it's not. And look,
Held together the leather case.
the screen works nicely and everything. And I've got on top of that the Z Fly from Geek Vape, and in that I am vaping on my Black Raz Custard, which I had to drop out
Drag
the
it
custard
out.
premium from.
Keep dragging because I can't find my e-liquid.
I had to drop my custard premium out because I've run out of the damn thing again. So I had to push the inner wearer custard to 3%, which
And on no
What's that
related
like?
note, the neighbor down the street's missing a hadron. But
yeah, so it worked out okay, and I'm going to be mixing up my birthday mix as well from you ladies.
Sweet.
But
It turned out pretty okay.
I just need to make sure that I've actually got all the flavors for it, because there's some flavors that I've slowly started running out of, mainly my custards. So I need to re-up
that's
on
not
all
good
those
for
soon.
you, Liam.
No, it's not.
That's bad juju.
I don't want to find myself vaping fruits.
I like
He
that.
wants to know where you got the leather case, but he said leather case. I think it autocorrected.
Yeah, I'm curious as well.
Yeah, the leather case was from the same place that I got the mod from, which was Ultimate Juice.
Ah.
I think they only had 4 or 5 of them left in stock.
Yeah, I think
so-
Ultimate Juice was Steam Crave, like supplier sort of thing, you know.
Yeah, I
middle-
phoned them up to ask them about the spare battery, because they had the spare batteries listed on their site, but they were out of stock. And they said
Yeah.
that they don't get Steam Crave deliveries very often.
Right.
So I'm assuming this twice a year, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Sorry,
yeah,
I'd left it in my work trouser pocket.
it's
And put, do you know, right, just a second. I put my mod in the fridge. I put it in my sandwich box.
He wanted it nice and cool.
No,
Yeah,
because
you
when I
know-
got it out, cool, babe.
yeah, you know you can put WS-23 in the Benny, don't you? You don't have to put it in the fridge.
No, I put it in my side pocket of my sandwich bag when I'm taking it out, and then put my sandwich bag when I got my sandwich back in the fridge, and I forgot to take it out. Twice I've done that now.
Not exactly the way you do coolants, Benny.
I've seen worse situations, Benny. My dad made my stepdad his lunch for the next day, and he put the sandwich in the drawer and the sandwich bags in the fridge.
But so the leather case is actually the official
Oh, it's
Steam
got Steam
Crave
Crave on it too.
Ooh,
Yeah, and
nice.
it's hand stitched apparently.
So
But
they have a
still
bubble wrap
virgin.
case too. That might do you better.
Yeah, but I will say though it took me about 10 minutes to get the case on, because it is
Leather
a very
case.
it is a very snug fit. Right, I will pass it over to Tim.
Oh, okay. Paranormal with the Reload S on top, and in that I think I got this in double. Yeah, the banana pudding with chocolate chips that Cassie made, and then I have that also going on in the cane, the goon on top of the cane
Nice.
that I broke out the other day. That thing had some good crackle, but yeah, that's in both of those because I want to try it in different things. I've got my Mango Sublime is in the Grim Green Cross 3 with the Cross 5, I think, pods, the new mesh pods that Nick sent me. And then I've got last but not least, I got the Thelema with a Hadley on top, and in that I'm testing out that what's the punch called again, hon? I never can remember the name of it. It's a orange peach punch with ice cream, and it's actually based on an actual 7-Up recipe from like the 60s or 50s.
All right.
And it's got a nice creamy texture to it. It actually tastes like, I don't know if you guys do that over there. Do you do the punch bowl with like the little bit of like soda in it with the fruit punch?
No.
And then you throw either ice cream or sorbet on top, sherbet on, we call it sherbet, but on top. In
No.
this case, ice cream. We do that here. I mean,
we don't
overload
do,
for
we don't do
carbs.
shit like that. We don't do
This
cheese.
was why
Yeah.
we split away from you. We have great things like that, macaroni and cheese over here.
It's also why, you know,
Order
we
our
might be
subs
settling a
even.
little faster, you know, into the ground because our weight capacity might be getting too high.
Yeah, exactly.
and I'll pass it to Lady Liberty.
And then I'll pass it to Benny because I already went.
Oh, I thought we were going to have a replay then.
I wanted her to go again.
So I'm on the freezing cold Gua. Good job, it's a rugged mod with the Eclipse on top, dual, and I'm on some of Barry's Pixie Juice Vanilla Berry, which is quite nice. I'm quite enjoying it, to be honest with you. I'm also on the Kuka, which has got the last of the Drakes, which I've sort of got to look around and see what I'm going to get next as a tobacco, a net tobacco.
Vanilla berry. Is
Yes.
it just vanilla and berry, or is it a vanilla cream or a vanilla ice cream?
It's a
berry?
vanilla. No, it's a vanilla and the berry.
It's just vanilla and berry.
Just vanilla and berries, yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like a forest fruits sort of berries. Do you know what I mean? With a hint of sort of vanilla. It's not a cream. It's like a vanilla aftertaste. So it's
Nice.
not a cream it's just vanilla. But it's not
Yeah.
a lot. I'd like a bit more vanilla in it. I'd rather have vanilla with a little bit of forest fruits rather than forest fruits with a little bit of vanilla.
Well, that's the beauty with having your own flavours there, Benny. It's if you wanted to, you could just put a little bit of TFA vanilla in there.
I've got some vanilla somewhere. I have got
Yeah,
some vanilla.
just put a couple of drops of extra vanilla in. I reckon probably about 0.5% would probably do it.
So, but yeah, it's nice. Right, do you want to go through chat?
Yes. So in chat tonight, we have Arnie S, Leander Mangan, Cloud Chucker, Dion78. Just keep going. I will find something new in a second. Neil Pitts, JVJ, Martin Saunders, the Vaping Snowman. That's a name that I haven't seen for a while. I hope you're doing well. Craig D.
Right,
Steve Dolson. I'm sure I probably missed a load of people because there seems to be a load of chatting. But
was Ian above the clouds?
yeah, Ian above the clouds, and I think that might be everybody. I'm just seeing I'm just seeing walls of blue. That's all I'm seeing.
Mr. Tooney's just popped in, and Free Rider.
Hey, Rocky Tooney and Free Rider Vapor.
And Martin's getting not Martin. JVJ is getting a Hog XL 400 from his Mrs. Anna Adsgard XL.
I want one of those. So bad.
Very, very nice.
And I've been informed
Maybe.
present for my daughter, for me, daughters and grandchildren as well. Very nice.
The Hog XL, is that the regulated or is that the mech version?
I think it's unregulated as XL, isn't it?
Yeah, because if it's
It's the one that Birdie has in purple. I know that.
I know that you're probably very well schooled in battery safety and mech safety and everything else. Just be very, very careful with those batteries when you put them in.
Put them
Do
in right
not.
way around.
Do not reverse the polarity.
Yeah. Cloud Chuckers said, thank you very much. He's ordered the case. Came to £24 altogether.
Nice.
I like a new custom stuff. So he's happy with that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if it's custom, but it is very nice. It is very well made. It is proper leather. And it does look like it's hand stitched. I mean, it's even got a little flaw.
The Hog
One of the
XL has
stitches.
variable wattage, bypass mode, and temp control. So I would say no.
Oh, is it
Ah,
not?
okay.
Yeah, it's regulated.
No,
It is
it's going to be
regulated,
regulated. Nice.
At least the classic black one is. I was looking at it at Vintage Cloud.
Yeah, exactly. Liam, you see a sea of blue because Benny runs a democracy, all equal, not a dictatorship, like some
And
YouTube.
the problem is with all of this sea of blue, it just plays hell with my really bad eyesight.
We've got a question from Quentin Combs. He says, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I mixed up a 500ml of your creamy custard base on ELA. I had to sub FA Custard Supreme for FA Custard, the original flavour, and ethyl methyl for Cap Super Sweet. Would this affect the recipe?
With those two swaps, the main things you're going to notice is with the FA custard, you will probably start to get a little bit of a lemon flavour creeping in. Some people taste it a little bit more than others. It's not an unpleasant lemon. It's not a nasty off note or anything else. It's just a very unexpected lemon. So you're just going to end up with more of a lemon custard, but that'll still work really well with berries and fruits and stuff like that. So that'll be good. And
Neil.
swapping the ethyl maltol for Cap's Super Sweet won't affect it that much. It just may not blend together as well as it would do with the ethyl maltol, but it still will be quite sweet.
If you're putting stuff in it, ethyl maltol, and you're putting fruits in it, it may make them go a bit bland. That's the only problem.
Only strawberries.
That's what I'm
Strawberries
saying,
are the main
if,
ones.
Yeah, if you're doing a bit of a berry thing, it might go a little bit. You might find it's a little bit bland.
No, those two subs aren't really going to affect it a massive, massive amount, apart from that lemon flavour that you may or may not even notice.
So there you go. Mixed up your creamy custard base.
Cloud Tripper wants a close-up.
What of his nostrils? Can you do it? Well, he can't because he's got a green screen on.
It's probably going to keep disappearing, but
It does look nice. Oh,
it's
you're
all.
back.
I mean that's embossed. Feels very nice.
Oh, you can see it screen and everything, can't you?
The buttons pretty much line up. I mean, I would have preferred if those were sort of cutouts
Yeah.
instead of just slightly raised, but it doesn't stop you from pressing the buttons. The only thing that I had difficulty with was getting them all to line up once I actually put it in. As you can see, it's not quite lined up with the USB one.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect me from plugging it in and charging it and everything else. But I mean that's the back of it. Or the other side. I'm not sure whether that stitching is going to disappear, but there you go. Yeah, with the green screen it's difficult a bit. Yeah, there you go. And it's even got the venting holes put in the bottom.
Nice.
And
Nice.
it doesn't cover the top either. It is literally just the pouch that it sits in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
good.
the top's not going to get hit if it tips over or anything anyway. It's going to be the side.
Yeah.
Looks nice. Very nice.
Sits good on. Liam, how well does it sit on the table? Nice and firm.
Yeah. There's no wobble or anything. It's nice. I mean, it's even got. I'm not sure whether you'd be able to see it, but I mean, that's got a bit of movement. That's on both sides.
All right.
So that flex. So it's not.
Yeah.
If it shrinks a little, it won't screw it up. That's my worry because sometimes the stitching at the bottom can be a little weird and make it
JVJ,
wonky
he bought a new one. He bought a new Hadron because his other one was falling to pieces. You can't.
Yeah.
Like the official batteries, they used to have them on where you got that from. They did have some, but now they were out of stock. Well, I had a look a few weeks ago and I was going to get one. They were about 20 quid or something, 25 quid or something like that.
20, 25 quid. They're not expensive, but you have to grab them when they're in stock.
Yeah, I did have a word on Sunday, and Birdie were in, and any LiPo will fit as long as it's the same size and same dimensions.
Yeah, that's what I struggled to find was the ones that were the same size and the same dimensions. I was looking for a 4C because the problem is you start looking at all the hobby sites where they do the RC cars and stuff like that, and some of those batteries are insanely powerful.
Yes. Well, Shrek did say to take it to a model shop, the battery, and they will give you a like for like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they would be able to order it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think the only model shop that we had in Cardiff shut down years ago because it just wasn't doing enough business.
Yeah, so you can get them. Like I say, Birdie did say it's this. It's the same connections on all of them. It's just connection. Just put it in.
Yeah.
Where you go. You just got to get the right dimension so it fits in, and it's the right type and the right thing. So, and Shrek
Yeah.
says, well, take it to a model shop and they'll do it. Like I say,
I
they'll
mean-
be able to order one, and if they haven't got one, or
It'll still be worth me picking one up for Emma's mod anyway, but my one was just completely knackered anyway, so I
Yeah.
needed a new one really.
yeah. So, but yeah, if you're going to order one, then it's battery. Like I say, it's the batteries that you can't get, but.
Oh, and JVJ, the battery from the same place that do the case is Ultimate Juice.
Yeah. That was the only place I could find original batteries for. That was
Yes.
the only place. And they did have some about a month and a half ago. I was going to get one. And then I thought, should I get a charger and just try charging this up first?
Yeah, I even went on Steam Crave site in the hope that I'd be able to order one direct from them, but there is no ordering links or anything like that on
Yeah.
the site, so I think they might have just gone wholesale only.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, was that a Harry Potter mod? The mod of invisibility. It was.
Yes, it is.
It was. So yeah. So has anybody been mixing out there? I found some custard premium, which we'll do tonight. Like I say, push it up. I will push it, get a little bottle out somewhere, and see if I can see what we can pick up, and put some in and see what it comes out as. We'll have a look at that in a bit. But we have got some news of new flavours that we can announce.
Oh, I gotta get that list. Yep.
We have got new flavours coming out. New flavours.
We do
flavors.
within the first couple weeks next month. You'll see them
So-
start rolling into different sites.
I'm sure
get
that
the
you'll be able
list.
to get them from Noms. I would have thought when they come out.
Yeah,
might
Noms
be a
will
bit of
have
a
'em.
delay. Yeah, there might be a bit of a delay on them.
Might be a bit of a delay. I know Bull City will pick them up, at least most, if not all of them, because there is quite a list.
Yeah, he says I had two, but one just died. Just need a spare. What I found, because when I looked into it, the DNA board won't charge it up if it drops below a certain percentage.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
just won't. It won't charge it up.
I-
So that's why I thought a dedicated charger may just recover it and charge it
Yeah,
back
so we
up
have
again.
so we have the Wonder Flavors list of releases that's coming out. It'll come out the beginning of August, like within the first couple weeks of August. It said 7th to 11th they'll be start shipping out. It might take a day or two or a week or so.
Have you
afterwards
charged?
to get
Have you
them.
tried all these then, Tim?
We
Tried them
beta
all?
tested them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pushed my team that I put together is the ones that tested all these.
Right.
So, watermelon purple, which used to be Canadian watermelon, I believe, is that one. It's actually a really good watermelon.
What's
here's
watermelon
the
purple?
start-
What's watermelon purple? 'Cause we don't-
It's just a type of watermelon. it's a
That's-
really good
I've never
watermelon.
I've never heard of a watermelon purple. We
Really
can
good
get-
watermelon. Very little. Yeah, we heard of Canadian watermelon, but I mean, same idea. It's just a watermelon, not heavy rind, like virtually no rind in it. Really good watermelon. Here's the flagship one that they made for our request, Lady and I's request, is Devon Cream.
All right,
This
yeah.
is going to be a true
right.
competitor for the cupcake world. Devon Cream. This is beyond Vape Train. It beats Vape Train, guaranteed. But I got to test them side by side, but it's at least on par. It might even be a little bit, well, depending on your liking. Obviously, taste is subjective, but yeah, they did a really good job with this Devon Cream.
Did you send
Chocolate
some
mint.
into him? Did you send some into him then to compare it, or did you just say I want a Devon Cream?
Just
I
said
told him I
would-
wanted Devon Cream. Told him what he was comparing to, and I don't know if he might have actually had some sent to the lab, because we weren't sure of the state of Vape Train when I asked for it. You know,
Yeah.
the Vape Train situation,
The-
and with the Nom Streets, you never know if they're going to continue to
The-
get it. The Nom Streets version of the cupcake world.
I could have.
The thing is with the Vape Train one anyway, even though it's really good,
It's a little dry.
it's got chocolate to it.
Hmm.
And that chocolate bleeds through. Devon Cream hasn't got chocolate.
No, it's just a thick cream.
We got chocolate mint, cinnamon. It's a real nice cinnamon. It was cinnamon you can actually work with, not a cinnamon that's like going to be in your face, like, you know, rich cinnamon. Kind of hard to work with sometimes. We got pumpkin spice, not a heavy spice pumpkin too. It's like a true pumpkin spice where you get some of the
That's for
pumpkin
you
coming
Americans. That's for you
through. It
Americans.
is, but I mean, for anyone who's ever tried a pumpkin spice, they typically are all spice. Vanilla Pampana, that's
What
a
the heck?
weird kind of unique vanilla. It's a little florally vanilla made from orchid. It's supposed to be like the orchid vanilla.
Right.
It's unique. It's something to try. See if you like it. It is. I like the flavor. I think that, well, obviously made it. We liked it. Green apple. Here's one that surprised me. Do not like lychee that much, typically, but this they made a sweet lychee lemonade. This is
Alright.
actually really tasty. It's extremely
Is it
tasty.
floral?
Like, the
Lychee's
lychee's.
floral.
This
That's
is
what I
actually
found.
more. Yeah, it is, but it's not like offensively floral like a lot of more. It's not potpourri or like purely nutty weird flavor. It's a good lychee flavor for once.
Yeah.
Lemon sorbet. Peach cream. Have any of you ever had? I don't know if you guys got Quaker Oats over there, where you make the packets that you dump in to make your oatmeal. They had the peaches and cream in the multi-pack flavors.
No.
It's
no.
that peaches and cream.
Didn't you
For me, that's a nostalgic one.
haven't one of the flavors already got peaches and cream? I'm sure they already had the peaches and
They
cream.
have a peach cream something, but I don't think it's just peach and cream. I think it's a pastry or a bakery good. This is actually, raspberry cream. I think some of these are naturals too, if I can remember correctly. You didn't put the list on it. Raspberry cream. They did a whole cream line thing because of this new cream turned out to be a really good thing. So they tried different fruits with it, see which ones would work. There's a peach cream, a raspberry cream, a banana cream, which the first rendition was terrible, but they fixed it.
Is it a real
the
banana
first
or is it a candied banana
Real,
or is it
yeah.
a mashed
It's a real
banana?
Well, it's a real banana. It kind of reminds me a little of Vape Train's custard, banana custard. Apple honey cream. That was one that the original honey cream that we tried was not that good. Once they had the apple, reblended the honey, it was actually good. There's two blueberry creams. There's a blueberry cream fresh and a blueberry cream candied. Both were good, so we couldn't decide. So they decided to keep both, and then asked us what to name them. Maple cream and the strawberries and cream, and plus there's another 8 that they'll probably release, but they're not like they're kind of already released, but just not for us. They
Right.
might release those another 8 on top of that, but those are the ones that they actually officially releasing.
That green apple, is it slightly tart? Is it slightly tart, like green apple should be? Or is it more of a
Trying to
sweet
remember.
apple?
I would have to look at my notes here to be sure. Can't remember if it's like a green apple, like as in like a Granny Smith, or if it was a green apple like you said, like a tart green apple. Let me double check. Beta testing. It was in the 4th round. No, that's all
Ding, ding.
creams. Like I said, we did a lot of testing. This is over months of testing. So several months. No, the Goji peach. There's a couple of them I really wanted to make it, and they weren't that great. Green apple, artificial green apple, very little to no off notes. So it's an artificial green apple, like it's a kind of candied green apple.
Right, okay. And what's the differences between, I know obviously from the names what the differences should be, but between the two blueberry creams?
One is definitely like candied, almost like a jammy candy like flavor, and the other one's like an actual realistic blueberry with cream. Like you put it behind their blueberries and cream.
Has that candy blueberry got the signature Wonder Flavors candy mouthfeel? You know, like a sticky gummy mouthfeel.
No, it's more like it's a kind of, well, the cream does give you a little bit of that mouthfeel, but not completely. It's kind of like an in between. It's kind of almost a little extra sweet cream, but it's not quite full candied either. So you could use it either way. It's kind of right on that line between the two, where you could use it either way.
More like the blueberry jam mixed with a nice sweet cream.
Yeah, so that it's the type of one that you'd want to be throwing into ice creams and yogurts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt
Oh
has
yeah,
just
I'd
put
use that
question-
peach cream in a yogurt too. I would.
Yeah, well, he's just
definitely,
said.
Martin.
He says, Timothy says, yeah, peach cream. What's he wanting to know, though, is has it got a vanilla note to it? Has the cream got a vanilla note? He doesn't do vanilla. He finds it a bit harsh, does the vanilla in a cream. So he wants to know, is it
again, I'll have
peach?
to
I
look
don't
at.
remember picking any distinct.
I don't remember picking. No, I think it's just like a kind of generic like sweet cream because it's all the same cream, just
Have
mixed
you
with different.
tried the orange cream from Wonder Flavors, specifically the natural, but either one? Because the cream in this whole cream line is the same as the one in that orange cream. Like,
More like the one in the natural. Yeah.
yeah, more like the one in the natural.
And the other thing for Martin as well, if you like peach yogurts, I'm not sure whether you ever tried it, but Vape Train do a really nice peach yogurt.
Well, with the Quaker Oats like thing, it's like a rehydrated peach. Like you had the dried package and you rehydrate it and it gets that extra sweetness from being rehydrated.
Yeah.
It's that type of peach. So they hit me right on the tip of my tongue. And it's the beta thing. We did the beta and we talked about it in Zoom after everybody's done, not before, so everybody got individual notes. And yeah, that actually came up. I said, yeah, it's Quaker Oats, and someone else said, yeah, that's what I got. Exactly. They didn't know how to describe it. It's like, yeah.
So is
They
it
knew
more
they had
peach
it before they
forward
couldn't
than
think.
cream then? Are all these ones with the cream, are they more forward in the fruit, or is it... Do you know what I mean?
They're fairly well balanced, but I would say slightly probably more on the fruit side.
Mhm.
But fairly well balanced.
So they do well putting them in a custard and ice cream without having to put any extra cream in them, really.
Yes,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. That's why we did multiple renditions of these, because we're trying to make sure they had the right mixture of it, so that you had that fruit. Because I hate it when they get buried too easily myself.
Yeah,
What's
so
the
if
point?
you're making a milkshake or an ice cream, you can just bang that in instead of adding an extra sweet cream into it to make it a bit sweeter. Do you know what I mean?
Or a
And
yogurt.
Or the yogurt,
makes-
yeah.
It makes mixing much easier for people as well, especially when they're starting. They can just throw in two flavors and done.
Right.
Yeah.
You could add this to pick your favorite yogurt, because there's quite a few different versions of yogurt. Throw that peaches and cream in a yogurt. Oh,
I mean,
I imagine that would be nice.
Did Frank actually throw in any strawberry to lift the peach? That's the question.
Yeah.
There's a
what?
strawberry and cream. That's what
The
started
strawberry
the
and
whole
cream.
series
Strawberry
off.
and cream. Yeah,
Because-
again, we got another strawberry that actually hit the mark for us, which is surprising, especially with Lady, because she can't stand strawberries.
I don't like strawberry vape.
So we
you
had
not
another one hit
released
the
that
bar,
then?
and then he went and we got on this whole thing, and that cream line came out of that. That's what took so long, is because he added that as an extra.
Because he was excited when I told him that I really thought that the strawberries and cream tasted like a strawberry version of the orange and cream. And he's like, that's exactly what I was going for. And then he just blew up this whole cream line.
And
And then didn't release the
for
strawberries and
once,
cream.
as strawberries and cream, though, notoriously bad combination to get pre-mixed. Notoriously bad. They tend to suck. So getting a good one of those surprised me. I was half expecting that to be terrible right off the bat.
Me too.
Yeah.
There were a few of these that I was like, I don't want to taste it. Frank is trying to
Lychee.
and then
That-
they turned
Lychee.
out amazing.
That's
Yeah.
the one that is one of a few things I really like about Wonder Flavors. It's the fact that they do actually send all these flavors out
Yeah, it's
at their own cost to however many people they are beta testing, because it's not just 2 or 3 people. There's quite a few people.
No, he
they're
had me
sending them
put
out to.
together a fairly large team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they put together a
um,
really good list though.
And
Flavora's didn't set up a team, but we did test Flavora's too. Their new release
And-
is coming soon.
and Frank actually takes on board what he's told. I mean, if you got a team of 20 people
does.
and you got
Frankie Jazz?
15 people telling you it's good, and 5 people telling you that this needs to be improved, he does actually take all that on board, and sometimes they actually tweak those flavors just a little bit, so he gets all
added
20
a little
on board.
sweetener. He had a little bit of sweetener, a couple of them the last time we did betas before the final production, because the sweetness was down a little bit. A lot of us were okay with that, but there was a couple of people who was like, it would do better.
Yeah,
and we're right, and they released it with the sweetener added.
Because I was surprised. I was doing beta testing for Wonder Flavors for a little bit, and the amount of money it must have cost him to send all of those flavors, because he wasn't sending just 4 flavors. The amount of flavors he was sending, and I think they were all in 30 ml bottles as well.
Yep.
We
We had 4 rounds of betas this time.
Shipped out from Canada to the UK. You know, it must cost them a fair amount of money.
Hey, we tried to get Graham on board on this thing. He didn't want to do it. I'm calling him out.
No, I mean that's why I had to drop. I dropped out of the beta testing because I haven't got time to do the testing anymore.
But it says, did Noms restock up on some of their flavours yet? Need the banana SC.
They were supposed to be restocking, and this would be coming up on the 3-week mark within the next week. So they were said 3 weeks. So I'm imagining we should see some of those pop back up within the next week, if they haven't already. But yeah, I agree with you. There's a lot of flavors there, Quentin, that I'm same boat. I need to order more of. In fact, it might be to the point where I might order them in bulk later.
Yeah.
Neil's just thrown in, I've been going through mixes I made, trying to use up this in the back of the shelf. Fuji apple cherry, been steeping scone.
Okay, so I
Been
will.
steeping scone.
I'll do a share. I'll do a share screen on that. So
Been since November.
So I mean, Neil is really good at naming his recipes like I am. So we got the Fuji apple cherry lime, which is 0.5% of Flavour West cherry berry, 1% Flavour West cherry brush, 1% cap Fuji apple, 0.5% cap lime, 1.75% VSO lime raw,
It's a cult.
1% cap super sweet, and 0.4% of one of the flavours Thai apple.
Nice, should be quite nice, that.
Yeah, so on Neil's comments here, so after a steep on the initial one, he's getting a little bit of soap taste from the apples. I think this was the one that Neil might have been asking about a couple back last year on the show. But he changed the Fuji from flavour and swapped it to the one of the flavours Thai apple. Yeah. That it would have been the Fuji. That Fuji can get off notes.
I was thinking the same thing. The Fuji can go a little soapy.
I like that Fuji apple, but I find I have to use it really low. Yeah. Otherwise, it's harsh. I find it really, really harsh. I mean, I've seen people using it like 2.5%, 3% of recipes. I just can't vape them. It blows the back of my throat out.
Yeah. I never found Fuji apple really tastable, to be honest with that cap. I didn't really think it tasted an apple. It gives you a little bit of a boost to things, but on its own, it didn't really float my boat on its own, do you know? Because I like a sharp apple, do you know what I mean? I'm like a pink lady or a bit tart, and I didn't think Fuji's apple was nice for blending stuff, putting in your strawberries and things like that, but not for really doing much about elsewhere.
I prefer the capped Fuji apple over the FA one. Because the cap one you can push, the FA one you just can't at all. And it is a nice apple flavour, but it's more like an apple juice.
Yeah,
it opposed to an actual apple.
It wasn't strong. It wasn't in your face. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It just sort of sat there saying, "Well, I'm an apple." A bit like when you get white lightning.
But
do you know what I mean? It's been there an apple. It's not an apple.
It's one of those flavours. If you throw it with another apple flavour, it can add that little bit of depth.
Yes. Yeah, Quinlan uses Fuji apple in my grapple mix. Yeah, it plays well with other. That's what I say. Fuji apple plays well with other flavours. It doesn't play well on its own. It likes to be with another flavour. It likes to be. So if you do pick up an apple and you think, "Oh, I'll try this Fuji apple," you're not going to get a great deal out of it. It doesn't do anything other than play with other things. Do you know what I mean? To boost them or to add a bit more to it or make it a bit juicier than that. It doesn't do a lot of things on its own. That's the problem with Fuji apple. Because I tried a couple of times. You don't get that. Like say, I like that tartness of an apple, and there's not a lot that you get with really tart apples. Do you know what I mean? They're usually just a bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. One of the best tart apples I had was the Vape Train sour green. It was either sour green apple or it was tart green apple, something like that. And their Granny Smith was good as well. Their Granny Smith apple, that was good as well.
The double. Exactly. Well, it's called green apple from Noms, but it's like a double apple. That's a really good apple too.
Yeah. Is Benny No Apple's ever been near a bottle of White Lightning? Exactly, that's what I'm getting at. It's not.
No, with White Lightning, Martin, what they do, they just buy paint stripper.
Yeah.
They add a bit of sweetener to it, ferment it slightly, and then bottle it. That's what they do.
Yeah. So what they do is they make it in the same building as a cider. See, you won't know this. We have. It's like an
But then it's
artificial-
telling you this building's the size of 3 city blocks, and they're at opposite ends.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if you have it over there. It's like this really cheap cider. You get like 3 litres for like £1. Or used to when we were a kid. It was like
No,
£2.70.
Yeah,
I don't have that. We've had bad ciders like that, but no.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I gotta say about White Lightning. When I was a student, that got me to where I wanted to be,
Yeah,
and I had change left from a tenner.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can
Well, we had over here
what
White Lightning was our alcoholic version of Mountain Dew was called White Lightning.
Right.
Where I used to drink was a student club, and they were selling White Lightning in like £1 a bottle.
Yeah, yeah. So I tell you what I'm saying. Just talking about drinks. There's a big push on hooch at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah, I've noticed Hooch has made a
£1.69
comeback,
for a big can
But-
in Asda.
but it still makes me laugh that they use the whole vaping thing with, ooh, think of the children, and then they release Alco Pops again, and
Yeah.
they're making a big push on Alco Pops.
Well, they're going for retro. They are going for retro because I saw an advert when I went past, and it says, "Hooch, when you used to do other things with your fingers other than scrolling." And I thought, yeah,
yeah, Hooch over here is probably more like your Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah, we got.
That sounds awful.
They say the children think. Yeah, there's a difference. You know, kid picks up a vape, they're gonna get hyper. You give them some hooch, well, they're gonna be nice and calm and peaceful. So we're okay with that. We don't want them to get hyper or uppity or anything. You know, we don't want them to get energy. We want to de-energize them.
yeah.
I think that's my theory on it. Because if you noticed, the more it's toward that side, the more they're lenient with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love a lemon hooch. Yeah, well, like I say, the adverts. See the adverts when you're driving around. It's funny. It is funny. That one just made me laugh. That when you used to do.
Well,
other
they've been pushing a
things
lot of like
with your fingers.
a lot of the alcohols here again when we were kids too.
Yeah.
We've seen more of a resurgence of that, like the what the hell is that freaking wine, Boonesbury or what? Not Boones. Is it
Boone's
Boonesbury?
Farm.
Boone's Farm wine. That's come back. That stuff there's like, oh,
I think
bad
it's because
memories
it's retro
of,
because
like-
we're all getting to that age where it's getting
It's
things,
coming back.
I
Yep.
had an hooch. Do you know what I mean? I had an hooch.
That's what it is. Emma actually bought Emma bought a hooch the other week.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, I haven't had that for a while. I'll pick one up."
Yeah.
we're seeing a lot of
especially-
these things come back. People trying to use the Everclear again. It's like, don't drink that straight. No, don't. No, okay, whatever. Have fun.
Yeah.
And they'll drink it live on an
Oh.
Instagram reel or something. It's like you're
gonna go
nuts. No, don't do
blind.
it. Yeah.
Reef is a name I forgot.
And I've not seen Ruby for years.
Yeah, fried apple mix, Neil, is very, very difficult to do because the vast majority of apples I'd say that are on the market for us, they lean more towards a juice as opposed to an actual apple.
Use the Noms green apple with a
Mm-hmm.
little brown sugar, 0.5% of brown sugar, DX. You'll get a fried apple taste.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, to get, because I tried doing a cider and I couldn't get close to one. because of the
Cider's
apples.
getting it.
But
Yeah,
I
I'm with
did
you on
do.
that.
I did manage to do a strongbow dark fruits,
All right. Yeah.
but that's because the dark fruits I don't think is actually seen in apple.
Yeah. No.
But I did manage to get a really good version of strongbow dark fruits.
Well, that's what the what is it in this reminds me of that dark fruits. That's why I say it's
Yeah.
not a. It reminds me of a dark fruits taste to it. Do you know when you get that sort of? Have you ever had a dark fruits and you get that combination of wild winter
Oh.
berry things?
Another update, Benny. You know that alcohol? I mean, not the alcohol. You got me talking alcohol. That liquid we were trying to do for phrasing, for over there in the UK. The one that
Oh, yeah.
Can
The
you
one that's going out. Yeah.
He's got 2 bottles of it being sent over here. It's being sent
right,
over now
right.
for us to
Nice.
test. So we'll be able to test it and actually get on it. But I still think that we should try to talk to you, especially if any of you get a chance to get any of it and get a hold of any, so we can kind of compare notes to try and really nail it for 'em.
Yeah, I'll say.
Is-
Well, I'm going to put another order. I'm going to, like I say, I've got to get in touch with these that have. What is it that sent a thing
I forget
out
what
with
the name of
those
that liquid was called. I forget. It's that some kind of lemonade thing, but it's not called lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? He's not here.
Diva,
Yeah, well,
where are you?
IVG
We need
yeah,
you.
well, IVG's summer.
Yeah,
Blaze,
IVG
one,
something.
Yeah, it's
Summer, yeah, that's what it was. Summer Blaze or something like
Summer
that. Yeah.
Blaze, yeah.
He tried
hard.
baked apple pie flavour with a touch of tart green apple, and he said it won't go.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work. Yeah, the baked apple and the apple pie kind of almost go too dark. Is what the problem is
what
with it.
what are the FA apples? They've got 2, haven't they? Because they got the FA Fuji,
Mm-hmm.
and there's
let me
another one,
look and
right?
see.
I can't remember the name of it, but the
So many
the-
apples I've tested.
the other one does lean a lot more towards the type of apple that you would actually put in a pie and stuff like that. So that might actually be better than using a baked apple.
Just
There you go.
Apple from FA. There's apple and what's the other one? FA. Because they got the regular apple
There, I can type.
and Fuji apple. They have Fuji apple and I tell you one. It's another good apple is the Fuji red apple from VTA Impact Flavors. That's a surprisingly unslept on flavor that's actually really yummy.
Right.
Those are the 2 apples I'm seeing so far from FA.
Quentin wants to make a simple blue ras mix. Suggestions for flavours.
Do you want a slush puppy type of blue ras, or do you just want a like candy blue ras, or just a generic blue ras?
Yeah, when you say blue raz, there are options on where you're going.
Right.
One that kind of works with all of them to some degree is the Flavor Blue Raz is your base flavor, but then you can go more candied with like the Wonder flavors,
Yeah.
Blue Raz, or you can go Flavor West.
If you want to go old school, the LA blue ras is decent.
Yep, it is.
You can
Slushy.
also
Slushy.
right. So
He wants a slushy blue ras.
if you want a
Slushy.
slushy blue ras, do OSDIY?
I'd go sour blue raspberry Wonder flavors.
Are OSDIY still around?
Yes, it is. You can still get it. At least last I knew on Noms, you
I
can
don't
get
know
the
if you can get it. Yeah,
Blue Raz
I
slushy.
want that one
Right,
look
Blue
better.
Raz slush.
Right, so-
blue ras, wasn't it?
What I would
I'll
do
look.
for a blue ras slushy, nice and simple, I would do OSDIY blue raspberry as your main flavor.
Mhm.
I think
It
you
is
get
available
away-
on Noms.
You can get away with using that around about 6%. And then I would put, now stay with me, I might lose people here, but I would put 0.5% of cap. I had the name in my head and it's just bloody disappeared.
Yeah, they have got it.
I know what you're talking about.
Tim just said he's got it at blue raspberry slush.
Yep.
And it's
Yeah, blue
$2.49
ras
for
slush.
10 mil.
Blue raspberry
Yeah.
slush at $2.49 for a 10, or you can get it all the way up. They have it
Yeah,
in stock. So
Yeah, grab
get
grab
that
the
one.
O-
And
what's
I would
the-
like to.
What's the floral? What's the floral cap flavor? Starts with a H. I've had a brain fart.
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
That's the one. Half a percent of put 0.5% of hibiscus in it.
Yeah, that
because
actually is known to work for slushing stuff up. Yeah.
no, it's not to get that slush. It's whenever I've had blue raspberry slushies, I've always had a very, very, very slight floral flavor in the background to it.
See, I've never
And-
had that.
See, I figured
neither.
out. I figured out that it is hibiscus. There's a very
Hibiscus.
low amount of hibiscus, and a little bit of WS-23, and you're done. And of course, sweetened taste.
And if you find yourself a little short on the like candy dish side of it, the sweetness side, add some Wonder Flavors sour blue raz. If not, and you find if it's a little too bright and needs to be toned down, use a blue raz flavor. It'll tone it down a little bit. Add a little bit of those to dial it in, or you can use a combination of the three. But yeah, OSDIY is it? Those are the three good ones. Three of the best.
Yeah, I wouldn't use ethyl myrtle in it. I definitely get some
No,
sweetener.
no, yeah, EM will. It'll not only that, but it dulls it, and you want that to be bright. It dulls it.
I wouldn't use EM in it. Definitely not.
I would literally just do OSDIY at 6, maybe even as high as 8%. 0.5% of the hibiscus and a little bit of WS-23 and sweetener. That should get you most of the way to a blue raz slushy.
He already has the Wonder Flavour sour blue raspberry candy. So
that'll add to the brightness.
Yeah, just pick some stuff up at thing and pick yourself some sweetener up.
Neil,
Blue raz flavor, you don't need much either. So if you get 10 mil, that'll last you a while. If you want to try into 3.
Neil, the problem I found with brown sugars is they don't taste like brown sugar. They don't taste like brown sugar at all to me. I get slight off notes in all of them. I wouldn't use the brown sugar.
Brown sugar DX works for you with the apple to kind of give you that baked, but the country apple, like the original country apple, is a little on the juicy side, so it's really hard to bring that down into a baked apple.
The other,
without other things.
Yeah, if you want like a fried sort of taste to it, use a little bit of FA Zapola. Not too much though. You only want like 0.25%.
Or was it crispy? Is it crispy donut? Is that the one that we use instead now? But it's a little bit less on oil. Yeah.
No, crispy donut is the other one, isn't it? It's the shit. I don't know. It's the Flavora one, not the FA.
Yeah,
one.
one of the ones the last couple of releases, about 2 or 3 releases ago.
I don't know why Graham's saying this for. Stick this in your cider, fried dough. Flavora, very low.
Yeah, it's gonna give you a little bit of those notes that you
apple
get in
pie
cider.
sort of taste.
Yeah, it's gonna give you a little bit of those nice notes that you get in cider.
That's what country apple kind of gives you that cidery vibe.
And the FA apple was apple stark.
I think it is crispy donut we used.
A bit like Tony.
Yeah, that FA apple stark I found tasted more like a baked apple.
All right.
Or the apple that you'd use in baking.
Yeah, in a baking, rather than it. So
it's not actually baked, but it is more along the lines of the apple that you'd use for baking. So it should take on some of
like a
some
like
of
a
the
crab
flavors.
apple sort of dull sort of
Yeah.
taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most realistic apple that's kind of like going to fall you into the vibe of a cooked apple, for me, is that apple green from Noms, because it's got that. It's a real apple flavor. Like you get a little bit of texture, which you can easily darken with a little bit of the DX brown sugar, or just different ways you can do it. But the brown sugar is 0.5%. I find it really cooks it.
Yeah,
with your bakery.
I think that's where you lack on getting any of those sort of proper baked apples and stuff in pies or fried apple. It's the fact that none of them have got a mouthfeel.
That's the one I get from
juice.
Zapola, Neil Zapola. I get really greasy mouthfeel from it. It's a little overbearing for me. Even use low. That's why we use. I think it's the crispy donut.
If you go over to Noms, use AAFL for 50% off.
Not Zapola.
Yeah, I say it's an extra 3%.
Ignore what I said about Zapola. That's the donut one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the greasy donut. Yeah.
Liquid amber. That's the one I meant.
That one does work. That does help cook.
See,
things.
I'm having a brain fart moment. Yeah. So FA liquid amber, use that really low, like 0.25.
He's having a mind fart, son.
That's what I used in the Strongbow dark fruits to actually get that cider taste. Was the liquid amber.
Right, let me see if I can find a bottle or something.
Okay.
Could do it in there.
Yeah, just to make it more confusing for you, the reason why I'm having problems pulling out the apples, we have 208 in our stash. So it's really hard to which apples which off the top of my head sometimes.
Do not look at apples as a series that we are going to do because no.
Well, I was going to say, starting next week, lady.
Yeah.
We haven't even finished the
No,
butterscotches
no.
because of beta testing season. We kind of put a hold on it.
We found it was affecting our taste buds for the beta testing, is like taking us extra long time to beta test. It's like, you know what? For now, we're just doing recipes on Tuesdays until that's done.
I knew it won't be long before they give that up.
It's not, we haven't given it up. We just have to put it on hold because of the beta testing. Like, we thought we were done. We thought we were done with beta testing, and then lo and behold, we have another 8 flavors to test.
Oh
We're
shit!
not going back. We're not going to finish it. I refuse. I quit. I'm too damn busy for that shit.
Never too busy. As long as there are hours in the day that you aren't working, there's never too busy. Yeah. Sleep. Who knows that?
What about my bunny?
She's got me. I heard a thump.
Mm-hmm. That's because your door is open.
She's like, yeah,
Right,
come
I'm
get
just,
me.
Cleaning this up. It's just fucking spilt juice all over the bastard place.
Have you tried not doing that?
I have tried. It don't work.
Oh, okay. As long as you've tried.
Well, you know, it's hard to get that like full on apple feel.
Right, let me
That
get this
Noms
set
has
up.
got one of the best, and that's not that even kind of is almost applesauce.
I won't be able to type now because I'm going to have to unplug my keyboard to put other
Ben,
camera in.
Benny saying he got juice everywhere reminded me of an issue I found with the Z-Fly tank.
He said he got liquid everywhere.
Yeah, it's got top airflow, so it shouldn't leak. I went out on my bike earlier on with Clark, and I put my vape in my bag. But I didn't want to put it in my pocket in case it fell out. So I chucked my vape in my bag, and when I took it out of my bag, the top had actually opened up.
Oh, it's not good, is it?
You know, because it's got that safety thing on it. All it needs is a little push, and
Yeah,
it
you're
opens
saying
up.
that it pops open. Yeah, I
So
can see that happening easily.
I've probably gone over a bump or something and it's hit something in my bag and just opened up the cap.
Right.
Rocky's got some free flavors plus shipping for dropping in from ELR for him. He's going through his flavors, getting the ones that are the ones he doesn't use, and they've had them around for a while.
Right, let's try
He's
this.
giving away in batches.
Let us try this custard premium, pushing it up. So it is custard premium. It's Italian art thing.
25%. Do it, Benny Cole.
Custard premium.
What I want to know is what you're pushing it up.
About 10. About 10%. You know,
I
like
saw
you
her
used to do
face. I know she's there. Hi, Emma.
You know, like you used to do with Cap. You know, Cap V1. I just want to see where we played because we always use it down low. Use about 4, 5. Do you know what I mean? Everybody says, "Oh yeah." It's like, I just wondered what would happen if you push it up to about 10.
It gets weird. It gets weird. I've tried pushing it up to see if I can do that, Benny, and it doesn't add the butteriness. It just gets kind of, you get these weird the notes that are probably there all the time, but they come forward once you push it too much.
Yeah, I just wanted to see
Some
if we could
odd
push
notes.
It. Would you add the
It
cream
like
with it?
it like
Yeah,
it like
that would-
breaks. You think like if almost like if you're cooking, like if you're making a custard and you kind of break the sauce, it kind of does that, like in flavor as well.
Would we have something elsewhere? What about vanilla gelato? What about that?
But I'm a bit lost here because I got this. I don't know
All
what
right,
we're doing.
so I
at the
found
minute.
the custard premium. Do you remember one about can we push
Ah,
custard
yeah,
premium?
you wanted
where
to
we
push
can-
her up, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see
Yep.
where, like 8-10%, see what we get. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Will it taste shit? Maybe put some, I don't know, what do you think? Put something else in it as well? Some vanilla on it or something? Just
Do you
No,
have vanilla? Do you have vanilla thick would go better than a gelato? Do you have that?
Well,
French vanilla
if
thick?
you, I think if you want to see, if it breaks at a certain percentage,
Just
you're
leave
better
it
off
as it
just
is.
using that flavour on its own.
Using it by itself.
Because
Yep.
if it breaks, you know
It could be the combination.
it's that flavor. If you've got something else in there, it could be the mix of the two.
Right.
That's true. Good point.
Let's
Because
do
that might,
then.
if it doesn't break, it could have been that in my case when I tried it. I think I
Let's
added
do
it to my blackberry custard
Yeah.
flavor, and I think I tried pushing it and it did not work. But it might have been the other flavors interacting with
He
it.
probably did,
There we
Neil.
go. There we go.
Quinton, my wife has got the Geek Ray Z tank. So I believe the Z Fly and the Z tank use the same coils. What I found with coils is she was better off using the point twos because the point 1.4s, 1.5s. We had the same problem where some of the coils in the packet wasn't very good, didn't work very well. And then the next one, then I think after the point two was like point fours, and point fours couldn't push them high enough to get any flavor out of really on a sub on for us. So we found the point two coils were the best ones.
You do a lot of bakery flavors too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want a warmer coil.
Right, can we see that? I don't think
Bakeries
we can see.
thrive
I
on heat.
can't drop this one in. So you'll have to just trust me. Oh, there you go.
No, we don't do that. We're not going to
Okay.
do that, Benny. Not
I
going to
run-
trust you. No.
I've
Put that way.
I've run about 150 mil through this tank now. And it's had 0.5% of sweetener in as well. And the coil's just on its way out now, so
Right, how much am I putting
it's
in?
not
Has
too
someone got
bad.
it open? How much am I putting in for 10 mil? I'm only doing a 10 mil test on it, right?
What percentage you want to try, Benny? That matters.
What do you think? Shall we go up? Shall we go 10? 8? What do you think?
You want to try?
start-
Well, you can try 10. You'll know. Yeah, 10. You should know.
Yeah, start
we'll
at
do
10.
then. We'll do 10.
That's a big 10 mil bottle, Benny.
I was going to say that 10 mil bottle is outrageous.
Just have to put it in this. Right, how much are we putting in then for 10 mil?
This is the opposite of Hanky.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hanky comes in with he's trying to make 100 mil and a 60 mil, and here comes Benny, or 50 mil. And here comes Benny with 100 mil trying to make it 10.
I can't be finding any more bottles. It was just one I've just picked up. Come on, give me a.
You and
what
Hanky need
percentage
to
am I
cross
putting in?
over.
What percentage?
Wouldn't that be 0.1? Wouldn't it be
0.1?
It would be 0.1, yeah.
0.1? Yeah, because if you're doing 10 mil, that's an easy way to do math. It'd be 0.1. There you
There
are.
you go.
You're there.
Bang on.
But I know,
You're
like
right
3
there.
drops.
That's only 10 mil.
Yeah, I bought Gorilla bottles from Amazon. Yeah, I didn't get Gorilla bottles. I
You
got
a gorilla on a bottle.
no, I
We
got
wound up getting real Gorilla bottles, and we wound up doing this.
I got these bottles.
All right, fair enough.
They're
Those are
these
not
ones.
Gorilla bottles.
No,
How much VG and PG am I putting in? I'll just put VG in. Just how much VG?
That'd be 0.9.
It's
0.9. 0.9.
it's 8.82.
Oh yeah, because it's a little heavier.
with VG.
Little heavier.
8.82.
Oh, it's gone over. Sorry.
No big deal.
No, you're
Just-
on. You're on
Oh,
0.9.
8.82.
8.82, not point, not point, not 0.92.
No,
Oh, that's all right.
Benny. No, Liam. Let him do it. Let him do it, Liam. That's
having a mind
50%. That's about 50%. Yeah, that's perfect.
No, hang on, I'm gonna have to check this because would it be 0.1 then? 10?
Seems rather fucking low. to 0.1.
Indonesia, I don't know. We did it.
He sent
I think
us
the ones we tried
liquids,
are
but I don't
UK.
think any of the Indo cheese ones. But I
No,
haven't
we
got
didn't
my
get any
beach
of the
box
Indo
from last
cheese.
week yet, so maybe.
I still have two I haven't tried. A knife party here. I haven't tried that one yet. And this cash one yet. I haven't tried this. This is a heck is this thing? It's some kind of cookie. Sabino fried cookies and the Neapolitan. I haven't tried those two yet, but all the other ones were UK liquids. Two of them were Lucius, or whatever.
Yeah. Like I said, I got a boosh box on the way, so maybe there will be some of it in there.
I kind of forgot about those last two.
That'll do. Are you
Honestly,
sure it's 0.1?
No,
I
it's
don't think it's
not.
0.1. There were only about
But
three fucking drops in it.
point one is 1%.
yeah.
It would be 1.03. Well, round it up to 1.04.
1.04. I've just put 0.1 in.
Say so 9.04.
Nine?
0.904.
No, point,
Point nine. Point nine.
point nine.
0.94.
0.94,
0.94.
yeah.
Right. 0.94.
I thought it seemed on.
I still think it would have been more fun
Um,
if you'd let him put in just the 8.82 of the VG and see how it tasted.
Mind you, we could have just let Benny go with like 1% of custom premium, thinking he was vaping 10%, and you know, look, this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. And then he tells people custom premium and 10% is fine.
I
um,
mean, she
so
has a
I
white.
do
Yeah.
have a white chocolate raspberry cheesecake. And according to Mr. Net Reality there, who mixed it up and tried it, he said my version was slightly better than the Luscious.
There you are. You're right on the verge there, Benny.
Hey, that
There
perfect.
you go.
Perfect. Doing good, Benny. Doing good.
Right.
Now add
You put
10.5 Nick.
you
Just
put in
for fun.
you put in PG in.
No, I've
Well,
just
you-
put
No, he
VG
said
in.
straight VG. Straight VG.
Oh, straight VG. Hang on, then. So the straight VG is wrong.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The straight VG is wrong, Benny. It would be your max VG is going to be
Not tearing. There it goes.
yeah, you only need to put a little bit more in. You only need to put like an extra 0.2 in
Yeah, Mongo.
because you're already at 10% for that anyway. That's
Look,
it.
you went
More
over.
than 0.2.
That's slightly more than 10 mil there, but that'll work.
Yeah, it'll be right.
He's got plenty of room in that bottle. You ain't got to worry.
Yeah, it's not like it's going to go
That-
on top of
that-
it, is it?
Yeah. It's not like Hanky trying to mix that what you call
Right.
50,
We'll give it a
60
go.
mil
At
bottle
least
of
I've got enough
100.
room to shake it.
But the problem is, by the time you shake it, Benny, you're gonna have to wait 10 minutes for it to all slide back down the
Slide back
sides.
down, yeah.
Especially Max VG. Max VG, it's going to take him 10 minutes to get it to roll down the side.
See, with that big of a bottle, you
It's
don't really
quite
have to shake it.
warm.
Just roll it.
No, yeah, that's what I'm doing, to be honest with you. Just giving it a little bit of a whiz.
Then it won't be at least all the way up the sides. It'll only get towards the bottom.
Put a bit of cotton in this drop.
And remember now, everybody, Benny liked the cheese vape. That tells us it doesn't matter what he
I tell you
thinks
what,
here.
it
We
smells
don't care.
quite custardy. It definitely smells custardy. I'll give it that.
Yeah,
I would
this
hope
is-
Taste-wise,
so
it
with
probably is, but
10%.
whether or not it
The
whether or
thing
not
with-
it vapes that way though.
The thing with custom premium is you push it up high, it works very, very well from a shake. And I mean, I shake and vape all my liquids, but it works really. I use it at 3%, and it works really well. I get a really nice custard flavor, but none of my mixes ever last more than a week
Yeah.
before I vape them all. So I should imagine at 10%, it's probably going to taste quite nice, but it's whether if you leave it for 3 weeks, whether it's
Yeah,
still
well, that's what
going
I'll
to
do.
taste nice.
I'll leave it in there and we'll keep an eye on it, like, but
He'll lose it.
AKA, he'll put it in a box somewhere and he'll find it in 5 years and it'll be like black and he'll still try to knuckle it.
yeah, I'll have to put some of. There's no lid on this bottle, so I'll have to decant it into something else.
Grabs a 100 ml bottle to put 10 mils in, and it doesn't even have a cap.
No, I
Yep,
didn't
he was
realise it
prepared
didn't
for
have a
this
cap.
show. Prepared
well-
for this show.
I can mix some more up later on. It doesn't matter. 80 watts, single coil. Smells very, very nice. Not bad off at bat. That is quite Oh, it's quite a nice custard, to be fair.
Yeah, it just depends on how it steeps. And at 10%, whether it's going to stomp over everything else, just get rid of any other flavour. I mean,
That's
when
quite
you
a nice
push
custard.
when you're pushing a flavour to test for off notes, you're better off mixing it on its own. Once you've mixed it on its own and you know it's okay at that percentage, or you
I'm getting
figured
a
out
lot
what
more cream.
percentage.
I'm getting
Yeah.
a lot more cream out of it than I normally would.
Yeah, you then check another flavour with it
I'm
then
getting a
to see
little
if it
bit.
stomps.
I'm getting a little bit of toffee in it as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
it breaks it into different flavor. If I remember correctly, it did in the. I said I
It's
tried.
not
I think I tried
unpleasant.
mine
At 10%, it's not unpleasant, I'll tell you that. Definitely not unpleasant. It's a bit of sweetener in that, and it wouldn't be too bad.
There you are. I think we might even have a pod mix custard.
Yeah, yeah.
Is so 10% FA custard premium, and then we'll add in Nevans 14% SSA whipped
SH3.
cream.
Yeah, yeah.
to smooth it out. To smooth it out, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I don't know
And you're
if
at-
14% is
then
necessary,
you're at-
but
And then you're at 24% flavoring with 2 flavorings.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
that is not a bad custard. Honest to God, right, on its own there, that is not bad. Mungo, yes, we covered that last week.
Yeah,
mate.
mango.
yep.
If you
Yeah,
look at last week's,
they have it at. You can get it at Bull City.
yeah, we covered this last week because I got some. I've never tried it.
Rocky had it.
Um,
Rocky Toomey had it.
Yeah, so you can, and we've. It's not. It's for me. It's like Kinder Bueno, but instead of hazelnut, it's pistachio. That's
Yeah,
what I get from it. Not
It's pistachio chocolate.
yeah. It's
It's
just,
not-
but it's got wafer in it. It has got wafer in it.
It's nothing. It's nothing to write home about, really.
No, it's just a chocolate with wafer inside it. If you've ever had Kinder Bueno, it's like that. Boucher had a lemon custard in the drawer for 3 years. I forgot about it. Still used it, and the flavour was phenomenal. Only problem with lemon, when you leave it, it goes black.
Yeah. Plus, I'm surprised that lemon didn't die. There's quite a few of them do.
See, that's not unpleasant. Like I say, I'll leave that. We'll try it next week. That's not unpleasant in that. That is not. That's pushed up there. I think you can push it. I do. I don't. Well, like I say, whether it's steep, that's off at bat. I'm getting that. So whether it next week we come to it and I try it after a week steep, it might be a little bit more.
But right, so now a really good thing to do would be to mix her up at 5%.
And compare it.
Side by side
compare
next
it,
week.
because then you need to, because then you'll see whether if it tastes the same at 10% as it does at 5, you don't need to push it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
'Cause-
I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll have to transfer that into another bottle now because, like I say, I ain't got a lid on it. I'll do that after show, and we'll mix a 5% up, and I'll do that next week.
Yeah, because when
5%.
when you're pushing a flavour, it's to see how far you can get away with pushing it before it breaks, and to see if it actually tastes, if it changes the taste on that flavour. So if you said you were getting toffee nuts.
Yeah, and get a little bit of toffee out of it.
So-
The cream's it's a bit thick now. Do you know what I mean? Rather than a light custard, it's more of a thicker custard.
Yeah,
That's
see,
what I'm
so
getting out of it.
So to get those toffee notes in that cream, it would be a good idea if you really like that in the custard. It would be a really good idea to push that custard premium to get those notes.
Mhm.
Now it's figuring out how far to push it to get those notes.
Yeah.
Because if you can take it to 5% and you get those notes, and it's not going to break during a steep, then there's absolutely no need to waste your money and push it
Put up that
to
far.
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you might
Agreed.
find it mutes other flavors on you, like you were saying earlier, Liam. It might pushing it higher can definitely, especially something like custard premium being such a rich flavor. I would worry a little about trying to poke other flavors through it. Some flavors
Yeah,
might punch through it, others won't.
Because that was the question I had, see, with the SSA with cream. yes, you can push up to 14%, and it does make it all really nice, thick, creamy, and gives it all that body and everything else. But do you get the same if you use it at 7%?
Yeah, yeah. I do get a very good custard off of it. Do you know what I mean? It's not like an eggy custard. It's not a dark custard. It's a nicer chocolate. You know, like a nice custardy taste. Go well with it. As that stands now, it'd go well with a real nice strawberry with that, or even gooseberry. Go quite nice with that. To be honest with you.
There you are. There's your third experiment there, Benny.
So if you could put
10%. Chuck strawberry with it. Chuck your favourite strawberry with it, that you know how high you can actually take that strawberry, and see if that custard completely wipes out the strawberry.
yeah. It's custard. You can't just throw one custard in. That's the problem. You'd have to put a couple in. That's Dubai chocolate. There you go. Don't look out like that in the middle of it. Showed this off last week. There you go.
I saw social media doing its usual rage beer baiting thing. Yeah, there was a big scrolling through Facebook, and there was a big picture of Dubai chocolate, and the deadly secret of Dubai chocolates that's making people fear for their lives. Something like that. The headline one is it's like, what bollocks are they talking about here? It was literally because it's got pistachio in it.
Ah, yeah, because if you
Are
get
you
nuts-
serious?
Because if you've got a nut allergy, then you shouldn't be eating it. And apparently, it wasn't disclosed on some of the wrappers that there was nuts in it. But there was people on there going, "Yeah, but it's pistachio."
Yeah, it said pistachio on it. Yeah,
It's pistachio. That tells you it's. That reminds me of have you ever seen Dr. Dolittle? But I took it out of the shell. That same idea. I got a shellfish shell, but I took it out of the shell. Same idea.
to be fair, you probably, if someone give you that, you wouldn't really know what it said, would you?
That's true. Does it say pistachio though underneath?
It does
I can't
say,
read it.
yeah, it does say, yeah.
But there's
Yeah, it
also
says
a
pistachio.
but there's also a picture of a pistachio on it.
Yes.
Yeah, there is. There's a picture of a nut right there. I mean, if you can't, I took it out of the shell.
Yeah.
There was one thing I found out the other day that I thought was quite interesting. Most other people might not think it's that interesting, but apparently in Japan, on their packaging, the actual picture of the food they put on the packaging has to represent the actual contents. It has to be the same size. So if there's a picture of you buy candy, the candy in the bag has to match the size of the picture on the wrapper.
All right.
Yeah, we don't have that over here. They can
It
do
has-
whatever the heck they want.
It has to be that accurate. I thought that was quite interesting, considering on Pringles jars and stuff like that. Over here, you think they're going to be absolutely massive, and they're not.
You think you get a bag of Walkers that they're going to full, and they're fucking
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I mean,
Like about
apparently,
5 fucking crisps in them.
yeah, apparently that's to do.
I heard Dave
that-
Lloyd was complaining about that because they used to be really full, and now they they got all air.
Yeah, the excuse they're using is they're filled with that much air. But it makes sense, but they're filled with that much air. One, to help preserve them, because it's not actually air. And two, so when they're in transit, they can't get squashed.
Crushed.
They can't get crushed. But they've taken that to the nth extreme where they're filling it with so much air that you're getting hardly any problems.
There's fucking note in it. You get a bag of fucking crisps, there's fuck all in them now.
They released new peanuts. So you got Doritos flavor peanuts, What's Its flavors, and picked
That
up a
started
bag.
with the Taki peanuts. They
picked
started
up
with
a-
those things. And, yeah,
Picked up a bag in Tesco's. The, packaging is about that big,
Yeah.
And you feel where the peanuts are. It's a quarter of a bag.
Yeah, it's a load of bollocks in it. It's a load of bollocks.
Yeah.
I get like 20 peanuts. 20 peanuts. Yeah.
JVJ's watching darts in one. A Rottweiler. Rocky's just put a recipe in. He says, talking about nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a
know.
feeling I know which one it is.
Go on. It's got to be shit. It's got to be shit. And there's Rocky's nutsack again.
Again.
But I mean, everybody can probably say this recipe along with me because they know it that well by now. 0.6% Flavora peanuts, 1.4% one-on-one honey puff cereal, and 2% SSA peanut butter.
Exactly, nutsack recipe. Funny name. He's been on show more times than anybody. It's been biggest guest on
And
show.
then if you read the comments, the fake comments are awesome. In his description. Yep.
Quinny tried milk and honey flavor at 2.5 and capped sugar cookie at 3.5. Found it really strong.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
milk and honey flavora is a very strong flavor. Only Rocky pushes it that high.
I would probably drop that milk and honey right down to about 1.1 to 1.5 the most.
Yep.
I mean, the sugar cookie of 3.5 is fine.
Yeah, sugar cookies are pretty good right there. You could drop it if you don't have to. It's that milk and honey that's taking over right there at that percentage.
And it'll smell of piss. Smell like your nan's crutch.
Anybody
Right.
else questioning how he knows what that smells like?
Right, it is coming up to that time, so we will go around and say our goodbyes. We've got last few weeks we've done a full hour and a half. We've done
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we've been
Wow.
giving them full shows.
Rocky says, drop the sugar cookie out. You've got a banger of flavour. Right, we'll start with Lady.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. And bye-bye. See you later. Peace out. I'll pass it to Tim.
This weekend,
Scott wants
single
it, did
source
someone say Nana's
recipes.
crutch?
Yeah, this weekend, single source recipes. There will be giveaways for
Let's go.
gift cards. So yeah, tune in and get a chance to win. I'll show you how. Liam.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Nice to see some of the old familiar names in chat that we haven't seen for a little while, like Arnie and Vaping Snowman. Well, good to see you, and I hope you are all okay. And I shall say goodbye, and thanks for watching. Over to you, Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody joining us tonight. It's nice to see some old faces and some new ones popping in for us. So thank you for joining us. Like I say, if you have got any questions, you can email to
mixersmailbox@gmail.com.
So if you have got
And
any
puts-
questions to us,
and put UK in the subject line with that way there we know it's for this show. I'll make sure and bring it up on here.
exactly. So do go over and see Lady and Tim on their show on a Tuesday and a Saturday, and the gift cards. Go over and see what you can win. Win-win. Do go over to ALI if you want some free flavours from Rocky. If you are in the US of A only, he's getting rid of some stock, then he's cutting down and then buying some new stuff. So if you're wanting some flavours there, hit him up and he'll be able to send you some out. You have to pay postage though. Don't forget.
Yes.
Posting and packaging is not free. Do check out Liam on ELR and check out some of his flavours. Check out Tim on there and Lady. And you will find us here again next week. Same time, same place. Good night.
Bye.
Night, all.
Should have got outro out first, shouldn't I? Bye.
Bye.